Good morning, mi gente. It's 9 a.m. I know, gay people and an LGBTQ plus kiki at 9 in the morning? Well, that's why I'm still in bed. Me? You know who I am. I'm FayWhat! And I'm gonna help you get your week started off right. We have lots of fun things to talk about. It's gonna be a great week.
Gay boys, hashtag that girl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, hashtag that girl. Pride-filled, tea-dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina, but she's universal too. If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love, then she'll be that girl too. That girl.
The FayWhat Show is America's first LGBTQ plus morning show. And guess what? We're live right now on Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire Television, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm also on demand, baby, anytime you want. It's Monday, November 13th, 2023, and it's time to kiki about what's going on in the LGBTQ plus community, because there is always some kiki and some tea that we've got to throw shade on, right? I have a sidekick joining me in bed. What do you think I was talking about, Alex?
Tea?
Yeah.
Like hot tea being spilled?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe okay, yeah, nobody wants hot tea.
No, we want the tea to be hot.
Okay, we want the tea to be hot. All right. So our first segment is called Gay Boys Sleep Late, and this morning I'm joined by my gay guy pal, adult performer and star of For the Love of Dilfs on Out TV, Alex Ticas. Follow his adults-only Twitter at @Alex_Ticas and catch him as he bartends at the Eagle Wilton Manors. Good morning, Alex, and welcome back to my bed.
Good morning.
How you doing, pup?
Tired.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like,
Tired.
where the hell did this month go? Like, Thanksgiving is already here.
2024 is like,
Oh yeah, it's already like,
that's it. And then it'll be
already
2025.
knocking.
And then we'll be like 70. And
no, don't say that. I don't ever want, is that bad that I don't want to be?
What?
Is that bad?
It's gonna happen.
No, but it
You gotta
doesn't.
accept
It doesn't
it.
necessarily have to happen. I've done a lot of bad shit to my body. I hope it catches up by the time I'm
Stop
70 and then I'm
that,
not.
no.
You want to be here decrepit at 9 where your balls are on the floor? Do you really want that?
You know what I said? If I'm single, you know what I want?
What?
I want like gay golden girl guys.
I love it.
5 guys, they have a really great place. They all take care of each other in their 70s. And, you know, there's one that's older and then there's one that's not so smart. You know, we got
So you're going to do a sitcom.
We're going to do a sitcom.
So,
Yeah.
since nobody's going to want to see your balls and your penis on OnlyFans anymore,
There's
you're
the-
going to start this other thing.
There's the old porn star. There's the IT
Listen,
guy.
I think there's something on that. I think there's something to that.
All right.
I think there's a show like that
I
right now on
just-
Netflix with like Robert De Niro and
my
like
God.
Lawrence Fishburne. It's like
Morgan
all these old
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
Yes.
Freeman, Sophia.
Yes. Oh, listen. I think I told Teresa the same thing. That when we're older, I want to go into a community and I want to do what I do now: hang out with old gay boys,
Yeah.
right, in a community,
Why not?
and do bingo and host drag bingo. But like we're older.
I like them.
All right. We should just start a gay resort, maybe. Would you be okay with some girls that you're?
Of course.
Okay. I gotta ask.
You
You gay
gotta-
boys sometimes are
Listen,
weird.
there are some events. Do I want a girl watching me like get a blowjob? Not necessarily.
Okay, I
but
got it.
the other stuff, sure.
Yeah. That one time that I was at Ramrod and I went to go say hi to somebody, they were just like, "Faye, what the hell?" And I was like, "I just was trying to say hi."
Oh,
But I guess I messed up. I ruined the movie.
don't cock block me, Faye.
I totally did. My apologies for
Anyway.
that. All right, let's get to talking about our
Jeez,
kikis,
we
all
gotta
right?
talk.
First, put away your reusable iced coffee straw and pick up that reusable hot coffee cozy. It's officially pumpkin spice season. Starbucks has already touted out its pumpkin spice lattes this year, and it is well documented that pumpkin spice products frequently pop with gay consumers. In fact, pumpkin spice lattes are so gay that some straight men feel insecure even ordering them. If we go by the Vice report published in 2017,
Oh my
okay?
God.
So if you have any hang-ups about proudly proclaiming a passion for all things pumpkin flavored, the Queerty survey showed that pumpkin spice latte drinkers have more sex.
Really?
Okay, so maybe that's a better right. So then that's okay for the, pumpkin spice goes with more sex. I love it. All right. So go ahead because gay accounts on X are the season of pumpkin, all right? Because right now, the season of pumpkin spice gays is here. What are we all talking about? Do you like pumpkin spice?
No, you know what? I like it. I'm just not going to go out of my way to order it. Like I love a latte, but pumpkin spice, I think I don't like it because it's not that it's gay. It's just like basic.
Okay.
It just feels like, but I get it. It's Halloween. It's like the holiday.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
The fall,
and I mean.
But it's pumpkin flavored brown water for $8.
Well, and the funniest thing is that there's no pumpkin in it.
I didn't know that. Is the syrup just sort of like...
No, but it's not. Okay, pumpkin spice as in the herb, as in the spice, the herb, whatever it is, right? It's like 4 different things, including cinnamon and ginger and like some other shit.
Okay.
And nutmeg and all of it together makes you think that it's pumpkin.
But it's actually...
all of that shit. Yeah,
That's false advertising.
Well, I mean, okay.
Shame on you, Starbucks.
Now here's the thing. Okay, again, I'm not gonna pay $10 for a pumpkin spice latte.
Good.
Okay, I will go to Dunkin' Donuts and get it for $5. Right?
It's really good.
Dunkin' Donuts has great coffee. Like I don't understand why they mess with them. Now this is where they go wrong though, because they have pumpkin spice edible thongs, pumpkin spice toothpaste, pumpkin spice whipped cream, pumpkin spice. There's been like a lot of shit. Like you don't need to go that crazy when it comes to.
Do they have pup cups for the babies?
Ooh, I love pup cups because the babies always deserve that.
Yeah.
Okay, get your own. And listen, pumpkin spice latte drinkers have more sex.
I don't know about that. That's such bullshit.
It is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. And that's the thing. Like, if you attach that to anything, people are going, okay, I need to get a pumpkin spice because who doesn't want to get more sex? You know what I mean? Maybe you should take a shower. Maybe that's why. There's a lot of other elements. You know what I mean? Because when you're like, God, why haven't I had sex in forever? It might be you.
Maybe it just might be you.
See, we're like therapy here at the FayWhat show. Just look at yourself. Would you have sex with yourself? Maybe that's what it is.
Wow.
Un bañito, sometimes a little bath makes everything okay, all right?
Nobody's having sex with me. Well, have you looked at yourself?
Let's find out why. Okay. Listen, if you hire me, I will do that. For $300, I will tell you why you're not having sex.
Wow. That's a lot of money to be like insulted and like horrified for.
Well, because you do it for free?
Yeah, it's so much better.
I met somebody that Alex met at a club, right? And he literally said to him, "You're good looking, but we don't make no sense. Our parts won't make any sense. So keep it moving." That's so funny. That's right. So keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, I said he propositioned me or something. I'm like, listen, you're very handsome, but you're just not my type. Sorry. And that's how you get a problem solved. Or he can stalk you for the next month and wonder why he hasn't hooked up with you.
That boy went home to cry into his pumpkin spice latte.
He's a grown man. He'll be fine.
All by himself. Next, Javier Lopez Jimenez and Samuel Bishop Macias, who live in Guadalajara in Western Mexico, visited the Disneyland in Anaheim, California recently, each with the same surprise in mind.
Oh.
Jimenez had already planned to propose to his partner of 7 years, but has said that he had no idea his baby was planning to do the same back to him. Jenny Tuel, another Disneyland guest, managed to capture a video of the magical moment where Jimenez is seen getting down on one knee to propose as Macias reaches into his bag and pulls out a ring of his own. I'm crying.
Why?
I'm crying. I love this. The lovers are both on their knees as they embrace. The video of this crying and laughing gay couple has gone viral. Now cry with us. Oh my goodness. I love that. The proposal will touch many hearts. What are we all talking about?
I'm not talking right now. I'm crying.
Oh my God. That's so cute.
I'm like dead inside, and that is making me totally emotional.
Like I have taken out my freaking tear ducts on purpose, and right now I can't stop crying. All right, you damn homos in Anaheim making me cry.
How perfect is that? They're both like
so adorable.
Oh yeah,
so adorable. And and that has to happen a lot where somebody proposes at Disney because there's a lot of Disney heads and there's a lot of Disney gays.
Yeah.
A lot of Disney gays, But what are the chances that you're both planning this at the same time? Like,
I've proposed twice, and I said the next time that situation happens, if they want to marry me, they're going to ask me. I'm not going to.
Are you going to stick to that?
I'm totally going to stick to that.
Okay, I hope you do because it's hard. But and it's hard to say that because then the next person, he might sweep you off your feet and you might want to do that and you're going to stop yourself from doing that because in the past it hasn't worked.
This is why I because you just sort of like you know.
I gotta bring you back.
You can pull me back
I gotta pull
into
you
reality.
back because it's like
You're right.
Your proposal is gonna be the bomb.
Plus the ring, I need to make sure that
Yes. You're a Greek ass.
You get the right one.
Yes.
It's got to be Tiffany.
Yes. Don't get me some shit. Listen,
Don't go to Etsy.
when my wife proposed, I said, hold that thought. Let me go check this. I tried to do the shit that I had learned on TV. I tried to cut a glass and all kinds of shit before I said yes. And then I said yes.
I mean, what was the Lady Gaga movie? Remember the movie where he proposed to her and he just took out the guitar string and he wrote. That's cool too.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yes.
So, but there's also like Tiffany.
There's also Tiffany. Like, what Alex is saying, like, you can forget about taking me to Disney and all that. If you just have the little blue box, that'll be okay.
Blue box.
And I'll make a story all around it. Like what happened in the morning, what happened after. I'm good at that. Don't worry. Next, Vermont is a popular destination for a fall wedding, but one lesbian couple, Alicia and Crystal Blakely, decided to really take advantage of the beautiful scenery to make their special day unique by climbing to the top of Camel's Hump in Huntington, the third highest mountain in the state, all while wearing their wedding dresses for a one-of-a-kind elopement ceremony. The pair recommends doing some practice hikes before the big day and wearing a lightweight dress. So you know what to do in case you were planning a similar wedding day that we were just talking about a proposal. Lesbians love mountains, even for weddings. What are we all talking about? What do you think?
So they hiked to the top of the mountain.
And then they got married up there.
In their white wedding
In
dresses.
their wedding dresses.
So a little bit of butch, a little bit of femme.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, a little bit of both.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah. And here's the thing. As someone that, I'm always uncomfortable.
Were you creative with your, proposal?
Was I creative?
Well, but you're not married yet.
I am married.
But were you creative with the proposal?
She asked me first. That bitch beat me to it.
What, like at the restaurant? What did she ask?
No, like on a cruise. I was,
see, that's cute.
it was okay. Like she knows it. It was okay. It wasn't fantastic, but the ring was fantastic, so it made up for it. But I mean, I would have had like a gay boys choir singing to her, and yes, with like the dogs bringing the ring. I would have had Sarah Bareilles singing. I would have had, you know what I mean? Like okay. Here's the thing, Alex. I never thought I was gonna get married.
Yeah, me too. I feel the same way.
You know what I mean? And I was okay with that. Like, I had no problem with that at all. I just kind of thought, okay, it's not for me.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. And honestly, before marriage even was a right that we had, I didn't think that we would ever get that right. So even growing up, I was just like, oh, well, it's something we'll never get.
I was just talking about it. I'm like, I do. I want that.
And you deserve that.
And when it happens, it happens.
Yes.
And when it happens, it's done. Like there's no divorce.
Yes.
No.
No, and you're laughing, but I agree. Yeah. Like that paper just solidified the fact that someone has my back no matter what.
I mean because that's what it's about.
And that's it right there. Me and my wife just celebrated our 6-year anniversary, and I know it fucking sounds cheesy as shit, but I love her more every day.
Please don't.
Like, I really do. There's something about, I had a very unfortunate disconnection between my parents and me, and I never felt safe as a child. And my wife makes me feel safe. And that's all I ever wanted in a partner.
Right? Isn't that
because people think I'm such high maintenance, Alex.
Oh, you?
Oh, me?
Look at this.
Be you. I'm high maintenance. I'm high maintenance, but a lot good comes with the high maintenance.
Who cares? What's the reward for the high?
This hotness. You get to tell people that this is your wife.
I'm high maintenance, but have we met?
But I mean, and I'm great in bed. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, I took a poll. Like, I sent out surveys after to people, to find out.
Yeah. And
I heard I was really good. And I run into people after, and people that I slept with drunk, I was even good.
She's so good, they remembered her name.
They're like, Faye, what?
So over.
Finally, Ed Tony Porowski is ready for his close-up. For the last 5 years, the hunky reality star has been mesmerizing audiences with his culinary skills as part of the Fab Five on the Netflix reboot of Queer Eye. But now the 39-year-old is ditching his co-host for a new show where he's the main star. National Geographic announced that he will be the center of the upcoming food and travel docuseries No Taste Like Home with Anthony Porowski. But he won't get going at it totally alone. On each episode, episode, Antoni will be joined by a different celebrity pal as they travel to different places. Antoni Porowski is going solo for National Geographic. What are we all talking about?
The Beyonce of Queer Eye.
Right? The Justin Timberlake of Queer Eye. Right? Because, coño, Justin hasn't even thought about NSYNC till now that he's apagao. If you're not Spanish and you don't know, apagao means like turned off. Like you're not hot anymore.
Oh.
So you're apagao.
Yeah.
And so now he's like, let me come back. Let's do something for the trolls. Let's do Oh, you didn't know that? They did a song for Trolls, the new Trolls movie. NSYNC.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they're coming back.
You know, they're doing like all of these bands. They're doing like these nostalgia things. Were you into freestyle growing up?
Of course.
So my sister just went to Atlantic City and saw like the freestyle concert.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And they're also alive. Johnny O, TKA, like K7 was my favorite. You know, Noel, Latin Rascals. Like I can name them. That's how bad.
Coro.
I think Coral's gay. I can't remember. He might be good. I think he lives in town. But
we have to stop because we're talking about Anthony now.
Sorry.
Good for him.
Anthony, and he has great abs. Have you ever seen him without a shirt on?
No, not without a shirt.
Yes, he's cute.
That show was always so much fun to watch because it was really transformative, even for like the priest who is gay and how they they help them like live like human beings.
Yes. And their storylines. That's why I took out my tear ducts because every time I would see an episode, I would cry.
I know. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry, and I'm like, holy shit.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, then I'm stalking, and then I'm following, and then anyway. Well, look, good luck on your new show. God, but hasn't this premise been done like a million times? The guy who killed himself, that was married to Kate Spade or whatever.
Oh, the guy who
Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, I loved him. And I thought he had the best.
That No Reservations show.
That show was amazing. Yeah. Amazing. And I thought he had everything. And he killed himself, I
read his book. He had
demons.
Yeah, a lot.
He had demons.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
So, Antonio, we wish you well. I'll watch it for sure.
For sure.
Maybe. Yeah. I like National Geographic.
He should be shirtless for it.
He should be shirtless.
Yeah.
Yes. Just a thought. Maybe we'll watch it if you're shirtless. The FayWhat show is part of one of the largest LGBTQ plus media companies in America. Hotspots Magazine has been documenting the LGBTQ plus experience for 37 years. And Happening Out Television Network has been bringing you daily LGBTQ plus news, talk shows, and more for 4 years. In the same model of PBS and NPR, we are a nonprofit 501c3 organization whose mission is to educate and serve the LGBTQ plus community. So, Alex, the biggest party day of the year usually is the day before Thanksgiving.
Really?
Down here, yeah. Like one of the big party days, right? So are you going to be working at Eagle that day?
I will be working. I will be here. I'm not going home this year. It's my first. It's like my first season working with them. So I told them that I will be here. I will be there for them. So my mother can come here.
Of course, she can go to Eagle.
She can come to. She can actually.
I know she can. I mean, I have a Q harness for her.
She'll crochet on. She crochets like micro crochet. She'll crochet a harness for herself.
She'll be sitting there at the corner of the dark room just crocheting like a penis cover or something for somebody. Would you like a penis crochet? It is Greek, like me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I am thankful and grateful for you.
You know what? Actually, I want to say that this has been so much fun this year. Like, I love coming here. I'm grateful for this, too.
Oh, Alex, thank you. And I have to say thank you to David for finding you for me at the beginning of the year, you know? And, like, the first time we got in bed, it was like, this weird white guy. What are we going to talk about, right?
¿Qué es el gringo?
Yeah, and I was like, ¿qué es eso? Y todo ese pelo que tiene. Tiene mucho pelo. And I was genuinely so surprised by just how much I loved you from the beginning.
Yeah, people think I'm an asshole.
And you can be. Hold on, you can be.
When necessary.
If people mess with his dog or his boyfriend or his mom, you best believe that he could be mean. But
or they just call me a washed up porn star. I'm like, wait a minute, I am not a porn star. Not yet.
Not yet. Anyway. I know. But happy Thanksgiving.
You too, my
And again, understand that when you sit around that table and when I sit around the table eating Thanksgiving, you are one of the things that I will be thankful for this year. Our friendship, your love, what you bring to the FayWhat show and what you bring to this bed.
Stop it. Hey. This is a family show.
It is, but it's the time to give thanks. And I was giving thanks for that.
It's time for giving and receiving.
I wish I could give you that, but I can't. Bye, Alex. I love you. Thank you, Alex Ticas, for joining me in bed. So, did you know that the Happening Out Television Network studios are located at Sunshine Cathedral Square, which also houses Sunshine Cathedral, the world's largest queer church located in Fort Lauderdale? We broadcast our Sunday service every week at 10:30 a.m. going to get our week started off by telling you some things that are really important to me. We call it Faye, what's on my mind? Taylor Swift's new boo. What you need to know. All right. So I'm still on a high after seeing the Eras tour in theaters. It's not a concert, okay? But it's a concert movie and it was amazing. I went with my Cal and my Cuban and my stepson and a few of my gay boys. Okay. I went with Kevin and Gabo also. The little girls, the gay boys, everyone loving the time and singing every song very loud. I am a Swiftie and I'm proud. I'm invested. Okay. I'm the problem. It's me. I got the friendship bracelets and everything. So now loving Swift, okay? If you love Taylor Swift, you are invested too, right? Okay, so we now need to know who she's presently dating. Hence this Travis Kelce guy, right? Is that how you say his name? Side piece, is that how you say his name? Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce guy, okay? So how many times have you heard the name Travis Kelce in the last few weeks? Honestly, too many times, okay? So I was hoping that the hype around this football player and Taylor Swift would only be an object of media obsession for about a week before we would all move on to something else, right? But it's really interesting that when celebrities are romantically linked to each other, we want to know everything about it. A famous person dates another famous person, news at 11. But that's really what it is, right? But we're talking about the love life of a pop star who sold out stadiums all around the world and has turned your local AMC into a decibel-shattering sing-along. Of course, people are going to be a bit obsessively invested in all of this, right? Especially given the raging internet debate about whether Swiftie is sexually a lesbian or bisexual, as the gaylers believe, okay? The point is, if you're feeling left out of the monoculture lately, I don't blame you. The Taylor Swift-Travis Kelce relationship feels like a perfect storm designed to consume everyone. Okay? And it hits every corner of our society if you really think about it. The pop girls, the internet poison people, the red-blooded sports fans, and the suburbanites, okay? Even the tabloid readers are all into this. This is why I regret to inform you that we all have to learn who Travis Kelce is, okay? So, as a community, we should learn this. We have more or less adopted Taylor Swift already, but if you're like me, you're unfamiliar with her new main squeeze. So I present to you my best possible explanation of Kansas City Chiefs tight end, Travis Kelce, okay? Tailored for the queer community. Here are some questions that you might have. Let's begin with, what is football? All right, so the untrained eye, football is about men and padding, running around, running into each other and over again, slapping each other's asses. But in American football, 2 teams of 11 players try to move an oval-shaped pig thing past their opponents into an end zone to score points. They can accomplish this by throwing the pigskin to a teammate or by running it down the field. It's hard to move the ball 100 yards in one go, so teams try to do it 10 yards at a time. Okay, getting a first down. If the team that currently has the ball doesn't hit that first down after 4 attempts, the other team gets the ball, takes possession. There are hundreds of other rules, but unless you're planning on getting into the sport, you don't need me to explain all of that. That's just the basics, okay? Big boys move the ball in tight outfits, okay? All right, didn't think I knew that though, right? Uh-huh. FayWhat knows a lot more than you thought. Okay, so the National Football League is the most popular professional sports organization in the country, and LGBTQ plus football fans certainly are out there. It's fair to say that most queer people know football as the thing their dads, brothers, and uncles watch on Sundays. Generally speaking, not my thing. The sport quite literally hurts my brain to watch, okay? Next question. Does Travis Kelce ever throw the ball? All right, here's your answer. No, he freaking doesn't. Travis Kelce is a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, meaning he typically either catches the ball or helps block for someone running the ball, depending on what the quarterback, the guy who throws the ball, tells him to do. Got that? Okay. Next question. Is Travis Kelce good at football? Well, yes, he is. He's won 2 Super Bowls. This is a major slay. He sets a bunch of records too. Some people think he's one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. Okay. Next question. Is Travis Trumpy? Okay, as a Donald Trump Trumpy? Probably not. He was in a recent ad for COVID-19 booster shot, and he also did a Bud Light ad after the whole Dylan Mulvaney controversy broke out, which suggests to me that he's no Kid Rock. Kelce hasn't publicly shared any political affiliations, but one would certainly hope that an increasingly liberal pro-LGBTQ plus pop star wouldn't date someone with terrible, terrible opinions, right? I think so too. Next question. Is he cute? Well, your mileage may vary. I like him without the beard, but with a mustache because he looks a bit too much like a young non-purple Thanos when he grows out that facial hair on his chin. Ugh. Anyway, he's very tall. He's 6'5", which I love as a tall girl. And he has a kinder face than many football players I have seen. Okay, so short answer, sure. He'd clean up at Ramrod if he went in. Okay, all right. What's his zodiac sign? Well, he's a Libra, aka a notorious flirt. Taylor Swift is a Sag like me, Sagittarius, baby. And that makes this an air sign, fire sign relationship, which, well, good luck, okay? We all know what oxygen does to flames, right? So how are the gaylords handling the news? Many of the theory that Taylor Swift is privately queer are convinced that this is just a PR move that will precede an inevitable coming out. But let's remember that if Taylor Swift is a bisexual woman, she wouldn't be the first to date men. I had to. Ugh. That's kind of baked into the name of sexual orientation, right? Do I have to care about Travis Kelce? I mean, it's really up to you if you want to care or not. I suppose you don't really have to. You're free to go above your, go about your life unbothered and forget about this guy. But you will read his name and see his face multiple times a day, every day, until such time Taylor Swift deems fit to exile him from her life. But who knows? Boyfriend number 16 might be the one. Who knows? And then there'd probably be the closest thing America has to a royal couple, which means we'll read about them until we die. And last but not least, should the Kansas City Chiefs change their freaking name finally? Quick answer is freaking yes. Okay? Yeah. All right. That was on my mind. And that's the FayWhat Show. I hope that you had fun. Thank you so much to Alex Tikas for joining me in bed. I love that kid. I mean, simply love him and his hairiness. And he does not smell. He smells really good. Anyway, I had to thank him for joining me in bed. He's always such a great pleasure to have. And, folks, I'm really passionate about trying to connect the L and the G in our LGBTQ plus community. It's often hard for us girls, but if we believe that we are one strong community, then we must support all the letters of our LGBT and Q plus. We open every show with a nod to Mary Tyler Moore and that girl's Marlo Thomas. This show is dedicated to a strong LGBTQ plus community. I just encourage you to be a little bit kinder, a little bit funnier, and embrace our tremendous diversity. It's what makes us so strong. Until next Monday, world, at 9 a.m. live or anytime you want on demand. Until then, make sure you follow me on all social media outlets. That's Facebook, IG, Threads, TikTok, and YouTube. I refuse to get on that X shit. I'm just saying, okay? So follow FayWhat. And since you're always on the go, you can also listen to the FayWhat Show wherever you listen to your podcasts at, okay? Just search the FayWhat Show. Also, follow the Happening Out Television Network for all LGBTQ plus content. So that's it, folks. Esto se acabó. I am FayWhat, and I'm hashtag that girl. I wish you a week full of sunshine and rainbows. Stay gay.
Rainbows, gay boys, hashtag that girl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, hashtag that girl. Pride-filled, tea-dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina, but she's universal too. If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love, then she'll be that girl too. That girl.